Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skylar.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure the Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
Now you're throwing off my chip chipperoo that's coming.
I didn't know you were recording.
Oh, I am. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chip chipperoo, I can breathe for the first time. Yeah. Chip chipperoo.
I love it.
Yep.
You're really playing to my demographic.
Hey, any excuse to sing Kelly Clarkson on this podcast, I'll take. Hey, we're here. We're recording a podcast. Chip chipperoo, everyone. This is Bob's Credits. Ooh. We love credits from the TV show Bob's Burgers.
They're so good.
They are really good. They should have their own podcast.
Okay. Let's get into it before people turn this off.
Look, if they're listening this far in, they know what to expect by now from me.
But what if this is someone's first time listening?
Oh, yikes. Listen
my
to some
God.
of the early episodes. I'm definitely a little bit more charming.
You're always charming.
Oh, stop. Should we dive right into Bob Pun or Max Pun then?
Yes.
Or do you have something you want to say to me here?
Off the mic.
You have something you want to say off the mic?
Yeah.
Should I stop pressing?
I don't
Can it
know
be recorded?
I forgot the title episode of this. Is it Slumber Party?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. All right, let's resume.
Keep that in because it's not like a pun. It's a very obvious title.
Okay.
I thought you were going to tell me something serious. So I was like, we don't want to record this. This could be used in evidence
secret
against us.
We've been watching.
Trial.
We've been watching too much Sopranos. Don't talk about it. I'm still mourning.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna dive into the episode Slumber Party, but first,
Bob Pun or Max Pun?
let's do it.
Your first burger pun is the Play It Again Yam Burger.
Huh?
The Play It Again Yam Burger.
I don't get it.
Play it again, Sam?
Oh, Bob.
Yes. Your next pun is Pat Benetartar sauce burger. It's hard to say. Pat Benetartar sauce burger.
I
Tartar
hope
sauce.
it's you. I'm gonna say you.
It is me.
I love you, and now I want like a fish sandwich with tartar sauce.
That sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's awful Filet-O-Fish.
I've never had one.
I used to love them, to be honest. But I don't know how much of it is real fish.
Yeah.
Especially when I used to eat them growing up.
But like, we could make one here that's like, ooh, fresh fish.
Little fried. Yeah. Just
like
thick
high
cod.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make the Pat Benetartar
Some lemon
sauce burger.
squeezed on it, tartar
Okay.
sauce.
All right. We'll make that one.
Okay.
I'm going to sing this one. That's the cauliflower of love. Burger.
Bob.
The cauliflower of love. Nope, it's me.
I love cauliflower. So
I gotcha.
That's great.
And your final pun is Monty Python and the Holy Kale Burger.
Oh, darn. I'm going to say you.
Yes. See, I thought I would throw you off there because I'm not a Monty Python fan, or like I've never like gotten into Monty Python. I thought you'd be like, oh, that's right up Bob's alley.
Oh, you know what? I got it confused with The Princess Bride. I was like, you have a Monty Python book next to your bed.
Nope, they're very different.
Yeah.
Except for that they're both got some medieval stuff in it.
Yeah. All right.
Should we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Skylar, can we have the title and synopsis for season 4, episode 9, please?
Absolutely. The title
I think we know what the title is.
The title is Slumber Party. Linda is devastated to learn that Louise is anti-slumber party, so she does what any kind, supportive mom would do and forces a surprise sleepover on her. There's a fashion show, tie-dyeing, and cupcake making. There's even a girl obsessed with braiding hair. Suffice it to say, Louise is in hell. And so she decides that one by one, she'll manipulate them into leaving early, poor Bob having to drive them home.
This episode came out on January 5th, 2014. We were officially moving into a new year for the Bob's Burger world. It was written by Scott Jacobson and directed by Jennifer Coyle.
Starting off the year strong.
Mm-hmm. You like this episode?
I love this episode.
I love this episode as well.
I think anytime they take an iconic thing from childhood and then bring it into the show, because they do it in such a smart way, I think it's a good episode. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and because they were able to play against type, because
that's what I mean.
Louise is so like anti all the like a lot of the childhood stuff. Like she doesn't want to do those things.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like she says, she's so different than all the girls in her class, and
she gets
talk
to
about the stickers.
That's so funny. You get to poke fun at everything that you were or weren't.
Were slumber parties a big deal for you? Did you go to a lot of them?
Can I get real for a moment?
Oh, yes. Please. Do you want me to turn the mic off again? The recording off?
I hated slumber parties. And if you'll remember, Gene was really scared to go to his first sleepover. That was more me. So my dad died when I was young. I was pretty petrified to sleep in a house that wasn't mine. I had severe anxiety, and I got very, very scared at night, and morning could not. When I made it to morning, it was like, thank baby Jesus.
Did you ever have to have one of the parents take you home, or did your parents have to come pick you up, or your mom?
I believe so, but I more remember just like sticking it out and just like watching a kitchen clock, like minute by minute by minute.
It's so hard sometimes to fall asleep in unfamiliar. When I think about it now, like as a kid, you're like, you stay all over at people's houses. Your parents send you to this place to sleep. And like, I would never do that. Like, I don't want to sleep anywhere but in my bed.
I want my bed.
Right.
I want my nighttime routine. I
just remember like my friends' houses, like they're so scary when it's not your familiar surroundings and it's nighttime. And I remember like one friend, they had this like long hallway to get from where the bedrooms were and to where the kitchens were. Okay. So if you want a glass of water in the middle of the night, you had this long hallway, and his parents collected like these like masks from around the world. And there was no way I was walking. So if I was thirsty, I was just like
shit out of luck
the whole night. Yeah. I was not going down this hallway with these scary masks.
That's
in the
horrifying.
Hallway. Yeah. And
where
one
are
of my
the
friends
bathrooms?
had a really big house, and I was terrified to leave my friend's bedroom at nighttime.
It's horrifying. Maybe if Linda was throwing us a slumber party, she did a really good job.
She did. We'll get into that. But also, like, your friend always falls asleep first, too, because it's their home.
And you're like,
they're comfortable.
Why are you asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny because I get anxious when you fall asleep before me. So maybe that's like from my past.
Oh, whoops. I'll try and stay. Well, I so rarely fall asleep before you.
I know. It is weird. When you fall asleep before me, I'm like up all night. Let's not dive into all my freaking issues, though.
You want me to turn off the mic again?
This is what I'm saying. We just had like a 10-minute conversation about slumber parties. They choose really great topics. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about the episode.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. I love it. I love these new girls, or these new characters that are brought into the fold, and I love all their little quirks.
Yeah.
All their specific quirks, because you knew these kids.
Or you were those kids.
There's the girl who likes to braid everyone's hair.
I think that's one of the funniest jokes, and we'll see how well it pays off in the credits.
Yeah.
When they cut to her braiding the mops at school, it's hilarious.
Well, Mr. Bronca's like, no, I told you to stop. Don't braid the mops.
This happens a lot.
Yeah, stop doing that. And then the girl who wets herself, who, there's always a kid in sleepovers who has an accident, at least at that age.
And has to hide it.
Yeah, and you're embarrassed at that age.
That was more my vibe, like a crippling secret and an anxiety.
Right. Yeah, then there's the talkative girl, and it's just like, and the movie they have to watch, Twincinnati or whatever it's called.
Yeah, total.
In Twincinnati, it's such like a
Mary-Kate and Ashley ripoff.
Exactly.
I loved Mary-Kate and Ashley. I loved Billboard Dad. It's a great movie.
I don't know what that is, but they're in that?
Oh, yeah, they're in it.
Okay. Is Elizabeth Olsen a bigger star than Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen were?
No.
You don't think so?
Such profoundly different careers.
Totally,
and those
I
girls
think-
were stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like
definitely
an
different.
A-list actress, would
She's
you
like
say?
A-list, but they were A-list for like kids world.
Yeah.
But not like Hollywood. Like, you know, you wouldn't go to them to go star in like an Oscar-winning or Oscar-nominated film. But you might go to Elizabeth Olsen for that.
Yeah, but star meter wise, like if you did like famous birthdays, they rank by popularity. I guarantee you the Olsen twins are higher than her.
They built an empire.
Yeah.
And I don't think Elizabeth Olsen is an empire. I think she's just a really
Good actress.
good actor. Yeah.
Yeah, actor. Yeah, so this episode is great. And then I do have to just say, once again, the payoff that Louise pushes herself out of her comfort zone and actually ends up making a friend. And this Jessica girl really engages her in a way that Louise really wants to be engaged. And I thought it was just like the most amazing payoff that she wants her friend to stay over.
It's so cute that she hits it off with this girl. I love that how much Jean wants to be a part of the slumber party, because not every little brother wants to be a part of his sister's slumber parties. I went through that. But it's in a different way for Jean. Like, Jean really wants to be a part of all of this in a different way than a little brother wants to. Like, a little brother, like, you kind of want to like bug them, and you kind of want to like you just want to be a part of it just to annoy them.
Yeah.
Jean wants to engage in all these activities. He thinks they're so much fun.
Yeah, he is. This will pay off in the credits. Wink, wink. I hope I'm not giving away one of my fun facts, but he really wants to freaking tie-dye with them, and he has it all planned out. He's going to do a crop top. And Linda's like, I only bought enough supplies for everyone, all the girls. Anyway.
And then there's Tina, who is quote unquote aged out of slumber parties.
She hasn't.
She wants to be a part of it so badly. She's trying to act like she doesn't care. And then the second Linda's like, oh, you can join now that, you know, we've lost a girl to the
She's
sleepover.
like, great.
Yeah, she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
As if.
I want to watch Twincinnati.
Linda's line about, you want to go to the mall and you're beeping your friends on the beepers is so cute.
I also want to give credit to Bob, who is not like, he's not like, oh my God, I have to take these girls home. This is the worst. I hate being it's like, okay. It's like this is a part of being a father. I get it. I'll take you girls home. And then he gets his hair braided and he is delighted by it.
Linda says something like, what's wrong with your hair? He's like, what's right with my hair? It also shows me the perspective of an adult throwing a slumber party, because like, you know, you're probably going to have to take someone home, or someone's going to need to call their mom because they're crying. It's just a nice fun peek into the adult side of it.
I think Linda might have been one of the girls that annoyed the other girls at the slumber parties.
I think you're right.
Would you like some fun facts from this episode?
I'd love them.
Let's see what I've got for you here. Oh, this is something we haven't mentioned. There's kind of a side story.
Oh, shoot.
It's a big one.
Shoot. I forgot to put it in my synopsis.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Tell us, Max.
I mean, it is important
Redeem
because,
me.
Spoiler alert, it makes its way into the end credits. But
I failed.
This is the first official appearance of Little King Trashmouth. The first time we see him. He was mentioned back in 2 for Tina in season 3, but this is when we finally get to meet the king himself. And he is dueling it out with El Diablo, the bigger, darker raccoon. But this is the first time we meet Little King Trashmouth, and he makes his way into the household.
Yeah. I mean, we learned so much. He loves a good red. He loves Bob's socks.
Yeah. I want to say, if you're listening out there, don't invite raccoons into your household.
No.
They are
especially if you
cute
have
looking
children.
creatures, but apparently, like, and I've learned this recently through Twitter, their urine or something like that can get you, like, there's like a disease you can catch just from like inhaling it or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Max, I think Twitter gives you so many things to worry about.
I agree. Twitter has ruined my life. Anyway, follow us on Twitter, Bob's Credits. Follow me on Twitter. Oh, hello, it's Max.
He'll be there.
I'll be there complaining and ruining my life. So
Might as well join him.
At me and tell me some other facts that will ruin my day-to-day life and that I have to be concerned about.
I thought a raccoon like exploded yesterday. We were walking by our neighbors and like there was this black and white fur on the ground. It was like the Christmas Vacation cat.
It just like exploded.
Yeah. But then I realized they had brushed their dogs. Anyway.
So yeah, we get the king. The king has made his way into the Belcher household. This won't be the last time we see the king. Yeah, but we learn that Teddy is heavily invested in these raccoons because of Linda's stories. Mm-hmm. Linda's telling her friend Ginger, and Skylar and I said to each other, did we ever meet Ginger?
I don't know.
I feel like we're bad Bob's fans for not knowing that, but we'll see as we go through. We'll keep an eye out for her.
Yeah.
I don't think we meet Ginger.
I don't think so.
Is she in the band? I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
Not in the band.
No. Okay. Another fun fact for you is the script cover. We've mentioned that one of the illustrators of the script cover, just for the cast and crew, was a Scarface parody with Louise saying, "Say pillow to my little friend."
Pillow. Pillow.
Say pillow, which she says in the show, I think, in the episode.
So good.
Other than that, voice actors, we get Rachel Dratch. We forgot to mention that Jody, one of the girls, Rachel Dratch is the voice of Jody, who is a neat freak. She's a germaphobe.
Germophobic.
She's a germaphobe, which I can relate to. Send me some germ facts on Twitter and I'll panic. But we love Rachel Dratch. I think she's hilarious. I think Jody comes back at some point. But you looked at me the other night and said, who does the voice for Jessica?
I did.
Any guesses now?
Nope.
It's someone we love who is in everything lately. There's an Elizabeth Olsen tie-in.
Oh, we love her.
Yes, that's what I said.
She's comedy, but made her way into drama.
She can do no wrong.
She did an indie film about a woman who couldn't get pregnant.
Yes.
And I can't remember her freaking name.
Her name is Catherine Hahn.
Yes.
We love Catherine Hahn. She is Jessica. Jessica will be back in season 10, episode 13, 3 Girls and a Little Wharfie. So
really?
We'll bring her back up.
I love it.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all the fun facts I have for you.
Great.
Do you want to get into the credits?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So the last moment before the end credits is they are releasing Little King Trash Mouth back out into the wild. Mm-hmm. Or the alley.
Here he goes. He's almost out.
Go, Bobby, go! Aw, sorry, King.
Great broom work, Dad.
Yeah, if I was a raccoon, I'd leave. He's out. Now we can all go to bed.
Psst, King, drink responsibly. Okay, good night.
Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe.
I'm so happy.
So she pours out a little bit of wine for Little King Trash Mouth before the door closes officially for the night. And what do we see as it gets into the end credits here?
We do not see the kitchen.
No.
But in the same black and white pencil drawing, we see the Belcher living room. And coming from the left side of the screen to the right, in color, are the girls from the Slumber Party, and they are doing a Slumber Party fashion show. So who do we see first?
The first one we see is Harley, who cannot stop talking. She's the talk.
She's so cute.
She's a talk-a-lotter. What is she wearing here?
She's wearing her pink feather boa, and as Linda says, her sleep shirt and heels that are way too big, and she kind of stumbles. Whoop.
Yeah, she stumbles right as she crosses through. And then let me play a little bit more so we can get to the next girl.
Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe. Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe.
The lyrics there, we're going to hear it throughout the rest of these credits, is Slumber Party fashion show. Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe. I'll be singing that for the rest of the week.
And doing the walk.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And then right after...
Did we say that they're strutting in their fashion show walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right after Harley makes her way, behind her, not dressed up, just in her normal PJs, is Jody.
Yes. What is she doing?
She is spraying, I assume it's like a sanitizer.
Yes.
All around her.
Yes.
Just everywhere. She is just trying to she's trying to kill those germs in the air, which pre-COVID, we'd probably be like, you're crazy. Now we're like, I'm you.
Appropriate.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that around me all you need to.
Yes, please. And so they're going across the screen, but circling back in front of the sofa. So it's like a little circle that they're walking in. So like you see them go across the screen and then back by the couch. And then next up, we have Linda.
Linda, we forgot to mention, because of this slumber party, she puts her hair in pigtails in her little PJs, and it's so cute.
It's so cute.
So cute. What is she wearing?
It looks like she is wearing her pink PJs, a fedora, and like a little
maybe like her
cropped blazer.
Is it like the one that she wore in the Tatas? Is that the name of her band?
Maybe.
It looks like it looks like the
great color.
Yeah.
It's fuchsia.
And she's kind of like walking with her hands. What would you say they're doing there? Like they're pressed down and out? Like her palms are pressed down
like
and
you're doing
pointed
a
out to her
penguin
side.
walk.
Yeah. Let's see who's coming next.
Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe. Slumber Party
She's braided the boa. I didn't notice
Okay,
that.
so that is
I forget her name.
Me too. But she walks by in like a large coat and a boa, and like you said, she's braided the boa in front.
And her hair's in a French braid.
In the background, Jody walks by, as you said, they're doing a circle and she's spraying the stuff still.
Oh, cute. The coat is like huge, which is really cute too on the braid girl. I'd also like to mention that I was very cruel to my mom as a child because she couldn't braid hair.
Oh, that's awful. But understandable at the same time.
You caught yourself.
Yeah.
I was just very disappointed. And then my dad's girlfriend could French braid hair.
Oh, no.
And I did not like her, but one day she French braided my hair and she won me over that way.
Oh, my God. I remember as a younger brother to an older sister, that makes sense. I guess you don't have to, that's kind of redundant to say. As a younger brother, well, I could be to an older brother, so...
What is going on? Yeah. Okay.
What I'm saying is, I remember how big French braids were in our household whenever she would get one. It was a whole thing.
It feels so good to have your hair braided.
I would know. I would love to get my hair braided. I don't think it's long enough.
Well, according to Bob.
That's true. I just need it in the front. So maybe you'll braid my hair later today, like Bob in the front.
Let's do it.
Speaking of...
The Belchers.
Speaking of the Belchers, we're about to get the Belchers coming in here.
All right, I just got to say, the forecast calls for fabulous.
I'm going to go back a little bit so we can see Tina really walk across the screen here.
Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe. Slumber Party fashion show.
I am sorry. Tina's outfit is iconic.
Tell me what she is wearing.
She is wearing like a rain poncho and a yellow rain poncho, socks, and these glasses. She's giving off a very Nathan For You vibe. It's very monotone.
Well, we've said she reminds us of him anyway.
Yeah. And as Linda says, the forecast calls for fabulous.
Yeah.
And
she's like his big blue, like winged, sparkling, like rhinestone glasses, I think.
Oh, they're rhinestone?
I think on the side they have rhinestone on them.
Oh, why wouldn't they? You know?
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh. She just takes it so seriously.
She's so serious. She's walking very fast, but like she's posing with
tell us the pose.
One hand behind her ear and one hand on her hip. That
You're right,
classic,
the pose
like, modeling
makes it.
pose. Yeah.
I fucking love this. This would make a great Halloween costume.
I agree.
I mean, you'd really have to know your Bobs to get it, but I
would get it if you wanted to do that.
I just told you about it, so.
That's true. I'll forget it by the time.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
like,
will.
what are you doing? You'll come Halloween morning, you're going to come in a poncho and what's going on here? What the hell is
You
this?
couldn't even remember.
Are you Georgie from It?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So Linda's going in the background behind her. She's making the circle. Let's see who comes in behind Tina.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Who did we see?
Ooh. Okay, Bob is in on the action. He is strutting on the catwalk with his hands in his pockets and his front braid. But I think the braid goes from the front to the back because he has this little tail.
Yeah.
It's
I think
so good.
I think she did as much as she could with his little like bald, his little spot back there. She just took some of the hair on top of it. I think that's what it looks like. She took like his little like comb over spot and made a braid there. Bob is just wearing his normal like lounging attire.
Yeah.
But he has got his hands on his hip and he's just enamored by this braid in front of his head.
His eyeballs are looking up at the braid.
Yeah.
And he took these kids home, so it's not realistic to kind of the episode. But if it's like a continuation, he came home and did not take that braid out.
Yeah, right. We try and figure out where if it matches his storyline. This is kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Because you're right. He didn't get braided until he took Jody home. Which is, what point of the ride do you think he was driving and she started braiding his hair? Or do you think like he was like dropping her off and she's like, let me braid this before I go? Or
and cannot not be braiding hair. So I don't think she's waiting the whole car ride home.
So you think he's like trying to like, Jody, I can't see.
He's like, let me pull over.
Jody. Okay, let's see what's next here. I have to stop it right there because it's too fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Tell me, Skylar, because your eyes you look like you would look on Halloween morning if you ran in to show me your Halloween costume right now. That's how excited you are.
So we have like this big floppy hat. It's like a purple color. And then he has like a straw.
Ooh.
Oh, Gene.
Yeah.
Gene has jumped in. And then he has like a blonde banged like strawish wig on. And then he has 3D glasses on. And the piece de résistance is his tie-dye shirt, which...
Crop top,
which he has manifested from the episode. Because this was the look he desperately wanted to make. But his mom didn't buy enough t-shirts.
Yeah. And I don't think he got to... Did he get to take part in the fashion show in the actual episode?
I don't think so.
They were... Because he's a little brother, or he's older brother. He doesn't get to partake. But I would just say that Gene's belly is perfection.
It's perfection.
It's the most perfect belly I've ever seen.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, let's finish these credits here. And also, what's her name? Braid Girl went by in the background.
Okay.
So much is happening here.
So much just happened.
Okay.
I gotta start with Tina's her modeling noises.
I gotta go back. Those are so good. And I really want to make sure that those pick up, hopefully.
Yes, I'll be quiet.
It's so funny. So Tina's obviously walking back through and she's making like, noises. But what else happens? So much happens.
Little King Trash Mouth.
Yeah.
In a newspaper. What is it called? Those hats?
Like a newsy cap. Yeah.
Like a newsy
newspaper
cap.
boy cap. Yeah.
Walks. He's not like in the circle. He just like walks across the screen. He's looking fashionable. He's looking fabulous. And then we get Louise running across the screen and Jessica chasing her. They both have pillows. Louise's ears are like flopping in the wind as she turns back to see Jessica kind of approaching her with a pillow, and it's perfection.
Like we said, this is all aspects throughout the episode, all kind of like wedged in. So it's like there's no real like time where this took place in the episode.
But everyone is actually doing what they would want to be doing.
Yeah.
Like no one's being forced to do anything that they don't want to do.
Exactly. It's a slumber party utopia.
Exactly. Everyone has their dream come true.
We say sometimes like they don't put enough of the episode in the end credits, or sometimes they put... This has every aspect of the episode in the end credits, it feels like.
It's not over... Too much isn't going on.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it does encapsulate all of it.
So, I mean, we're talking about it. Highlights, lowlights, anything...
I don't think I saw Little King Trash Mouth walking through the first time, so that was a highlight.
Well, it's because like so much is happening right at that moment. You got Tina walking by, the pillowcase fight, Gene still walking off the screen. It's a lot.
So I think my actual highlight, though, too, I did not hear Tina's like if Tina's feeling herself, I'm feeling it. And we actually didn't realize the first time we watched these credits that Gene's tie-dye t-shirt was a callback to the episode. So that's also a highlight for me. What about you?
And I like to think of Dan Mintz doing the Tina just while recording them.
He's like, what if I just like,
The noises are great. I'll take a Little King Trashmouth appearance anytime. Little King Trashmouth is Biscuit's favorite character.
He has so many.
He has so many raccoon toys. Should we score them?
Yes.
We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's You go first this time. I went first last week.
10.
Yeah.
Not holding back.
I'm going to join you.
I feel very confident.
Yeah. They are perfection, these end credits. It's like we said, everyone is doing what they love. Everyone is being their own kind of characteristic.
Themselves.
Yeah.
And it's such a call out to how well the episode's written. The details about the braiding and everything that worked well in the episode is brought in here.
And I want to point out that I love the song.
I know. I want to go.
Slumber Party fashion show, looking good from head to toe.
And that's it. It's so simple. They nailed it.
Anything else before we wrap things up here?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's it. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Please follow us, as I said, Twitter, Bob's Credits, Instagram, Bob's Credits. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Bob's Credits. We've got some bonus stuff going up there, but you have to subscribe to the right tiers for that. And leave us a review. Anything else, Skylar, before we get out of here? Do you want to say anything to the folks at home before we get out of here?
I don't have anything.
Stay crop toppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. Slumber Party fashion, looking romantic. Slumber